Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
That has been cut short. Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lucas Paqueta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Eto'o is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but...
And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And that has left him in a heap. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. Oh, what a clock! And it's come back out to him. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Fluminense ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he cuts out the supply. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. Full it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Conte, nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Baresi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Searching pass he's played there. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Spread it left. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Shot, surely! Goal! Fluminense! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Crosses it in, chance for a shot!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lucas Paqueta. Conte. Mateus. 5 minutes till the break. Played back towards his own goal.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. And he's gone looking for safety. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Hullet. Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Crunching tackle. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Baresi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Perhaps the final... Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was beautiful. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked out the run. It's come to nothing. And that's been won straight back. Fluminense, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. That is ended up in no man's land. Deftly away. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ruben Neves is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now the ball's gone astray. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Eto'o. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking to play him in. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in space and looking for options. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Messi. Ruben Neves looking to run onto it. Lucas Paqueta! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, there's the clearance. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking for options for movement. Shot at goal! Goal! Fluminense! Into the lead once more. Simplicity itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Camisa 23. Substituição em campo. Deixando o campo para a entrada de Neymar.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
It's Isco! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substituição em campo. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Plays it across. And the keeper beats it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he shoots! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, important interception. Now it's Olise. 5 minutes left on the clock. Bonucci. Fluminense clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Foram indicados 2
Now it's
minutos de
Aubameyang.
acréscimo.
Ambitious ball here. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. And there goes the final whistle. So that is it, the end of the road. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Begley.